your for anyone who's trying to figure out other clues from the video, they're usually not even looking at that main subject of the video. They're looking at all the other things in the background.
Yeah, there's nothing down the 99.
I want to thank Maya for that report. Record-breaking performance from Joel Embiid and she did that more on Hawkeye to avoid an encore collision with an Iowa basketball star. There's challenges, and I love overcoming challenges.
Better Money Ads when they first started coming out, it expanded what I could do for Special Olympics athletes with developmental needs.
Thousands of Bank of America employees like Scott spend countless hours volunteering to teach people how to reach their financial goals.
It felt good. It felt like I could take on the whole world.
What would you like the power to do?
Leading out to serious changes. Dr. Garcia.
Parasitic bacterial infection. Press gum detoxifies antibacterial fluoride works below the gum line to help heal gums and stop bleeding. Press saves the day. Press. Head and Shoulders is launching something huge. The bare minimum. Anti-dandruff shampoo.
What's going on?
No sulfate, silicones, or dyes. And packaged with 45% less plastic. Giving you outstanding dandruff protection. Major dandruff protection. Minimal ingredients. Job done.
That's nothing.
Sounds like something. When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion.
Abysmal coats and soothes for fast relief when you need it most. All right, who called for ludicrous? Sorry, this is
Maybe that's what it's at.
hang on. Like
That's what what? Man down there. Right here.
Kentucky Medical Cannabis makes getting your medical marijuana certification easy. Governor Beshear's medical cannabis certification executive order now allows Kentuckians to get medically cannabis certified to purchase from a neighboring state and be legal here in Kentucky. Our helpful staff will pre-qualify you and confirm your appointment and answer any questions you may have. Most conditions can be diagnosed during your visit with a 98% approval rate.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know I'm gonna make somebody mad. I just woke up and I don't have my shirt on. It's 37 degrees. The time is 3:48 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I checked something on YouTube. Maybe it was an email. Some country, the video I done yesterday, one of my videos, I guess this country didn't like something, something, I don't know, copyright or something. I don't understand it. So I just don't understand it. So,
HR to payroll. ADP designs for the next anything.
History to drop 70 points, but still has a ways to go. If he ever wants to top Chamberlain's other record of 100-point games, we're talking about the 70 club.
LAPD still right behind us. Looks like it's fine. Nope, we're going to go southbound.
So, I don't even know what country it's from.
He is.
So,
Oh, look at that. We're heading back. Wrong side of the road just for a second there.
Well, this is the fallout for the post-game incident. This is after 18th ranked Ohio State's upset win.
And if we need IFB,
I try to look at my videos. There's to me, no copyright deal. So I just don't understand
She said she was okay
you
following.
know,
Ohio State's athletic director personally apologized to her, and the Iowa coach Lisa Mulder decried the incident and said that her players should be able to safely walk off the court. Kind of blaming security a little bit for that. When you can see the officer was there just a little bit too late.
Yeah, you know, storming the court, storming the fields comes with that risk. That's it right there. All right, now to the latest in the NFL coaching carousel. Reports emerged Monday that the Tennessee Titans are expected to hire Brian Callahan as their next head coach. Callahan spent 5 years as the offensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals and, along with stars Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, helped guide the team to a Super Bowl appearance in 2021. The Titans, who parted ways with head coach Mike Vrabel earlier this month, said this would be the third team to fill their coaching vacancy in the offseason of NFL carousel.
I didn't copyright anything. No, I'm trying to understand it. I just don't know what the heck they're talking about. So, I don't know.
You aren't made for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or
I got about 43. I got about 43 subscribers. So, you know, when you don't understand something, when you're 70 plus years old, it's something about flowers or something. I didn't have anything in, you know, in my videos about flowers. The only video I can remember I had done was in the Family Dollar store. You know, so I don't understand what the heck, YouTube was talking about. It was some country, but I don't know what country it is, so I try to look everything up and see what the heck they was talking about. So, oh well, whatever it is, I hope they get over it.
Pentane's Pro Vitamin Formula repairs hair, as well as the leading luxury bonding treatment for softness and resilience.
Only thing I can figure, it was coming from Twitch. So, I just don't know.
Get the Bank of America customized cash rewards card. Choose the online shopping category and earn 3% cash back.
We're done. What about these?
Looks right.
So, I'm trying to understand all this stuff. They didn't take none of the videos down, but I guess I'm in jail in some country, I guess. Heck, I don't know. But I'll be back. I gotta go fill my glass up with water. So, the only thing I think of it when I come back. Let me go fill my glass up with water.
I'm terrific. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
It's a good day to cough. Oh no. Bye-bye cough.
Later chest congestion. Hello, 12 hours of relief.
12 hours? Okay, not coughing to yoga. Antiquing not coughing. Not coughing at the movies? Hashtag still not coughing? Ah!
Mucinex DM gives you 12 hours of relief from chest congestion in any type of cough, day or night. It's not cough season. It's always comeback season.
We're back with what you need to know early today. Dexter Scott King, the youngest son of Martin Luther King Jr., has died at 62 after battling prostate cancer. King worked as a chairman for the King Center, leading the efforts to protect his family's legacy and intellectual property. After a massive strike that was expected to last a week, California State University reached a tentative deal with the California Faculty Association. It was the largest university faculty strike in U.S. history. The agreement includes a 5% raise. Walmart is raising wages for its workers next month. The average salary for store managers will go from $117,000 to $128,000 a year. They will also be eligible for bonuses. And employees will be paid more than $18 an hour, up from $17.50 last year. Earlier this month, NASA finally opened its Osiris Rex container holding samples from the asteroid Bennu. Inside of the capsule revealed dust and rocks up to a quarter-inch in size. We'll be right back.
Kate made progress with her mental health, but her medication caused unintentional movements in her face, hands, and feet, called tardive dyskinesia, or TD. So her doctor prescribed Austedo XR, a once-daily TD treatment for adults. Austedo XR significantly reduced Kate's TD movements. Some people saw a response as early as 2 weeks. With Austedo XR, Kate can stay on her mental health meds.
Oh, hi, buddy. Austedo XR can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden changes in mood, or have suicidal thoughts. Don't take if you have liver problems or taking reserpine, tetrabenazine, or valbenazine. Austedo XR may cause irregular or fast heartbeat or abnormal movements. Seek help for fever, stiff muscles, problems thinking, or sweating. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose and throat, insomnia.
The only thing I can figure out
Ask your doctor for Austedo XR.
is when I went to the doctor this morning, I showed you the name of the office, that was on the sign. But as far as, I know it said something about flowers. There was nothing in my videos about flowers or anything like it. So I don't understand what they're talking about. Have you all ever had any problems on YouTube from some country? I don't know what the HEL is going on. So, I don't understand it. So,
Kentucky Medical Cannabis makes getting your medical marijuana certification easy. Governor Beshear's Medical Cannabis Certification Executive Order now allows Kentuckians to get medically cannabis certified to purchase from a neighboring state and be legal here in Kentucky. Our helpful staff will pre-qualify you and confirm your appointment and answer any questions you may have. Most conditions can be diagnosed during your visit with a 98% approval rate. Once you arrive at our clinic, our friendly staff and our Kentucky certified physician will complete a quick overview to ensure a medical cannabis certification is right for you. We accept patients seeking medical certification for a variety of conditions, including
it's hard to understand the rules of other countries.
glaucoma,
So,
PTSD, HIV, any terminal illness, just to name a few. Call or go online and schedule your appointment today and have relief tomorrow. Call 502-618-1222 or kycannabiscard.com.
If you've been injured in an automobile accident, you don't need an attorney making you false promises just to get you as a client. You need a straight shooter. I'm attorney Jim Desmond, and the number on your screen is my cell phone. So stop the nonsense and call me today for direct, immediate legal advice.
So, I don't understand it, but I know I said prayers go out to that trooper that was hit over the weekend by a drunk driver. Then I went to the Family Dollar store. I'm showing you what the dollar store looks like. So, I just don't understand it, but I don't know. Like I said, YouTube, I'm in my 70s. I just don't understand what you all talking about. I don't think I talk about politics, but, that's my right as a United States citizen on First Amendment rights. It might not be okay in their country, but So I don't understand it. So good morning to you people on Twitch. I'm eating a cinnamon roll. Maybe get some more for the Sunday. My son said, Dad, when are you going out Wednesday? One time. I said, probably wait until after lunch. That's when he gets up. He went to buy some clothes and stuff at the Walmart. So, I have to wait until Wednesday. Today is Tuesday, 23rd of 2024. I'm sorry, your country, if I offend somebody, but I just don't understand. So, I wish I know. If you can make a comment, I just don't understand. I try to go back and think. I said nothing about flowers. I showed something from the Family Dollar Store. So, in the fight for the Republican nomination. Haley will need a strong showing today to keep potential hopes alive. That's icy ice water. Maybe it's about Pepsi Zero Sugar. I don't know. Whatever country that's in, people got diabetes all over the world. And you probably got soft drinks in your country. So, Haley spoke with NBC's Ali Vitale and explained why it's important for her to keep going, even if she comes in second today. Our goal is to be stronger than we were in Iowa. So, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. It didn't say what country. We don't do coronations in this country. You gotta do more than just. I figure it's probably somebody on Twitch because you got people all over the world on Twitch. And Donald Trump held a rally last night with many of his former Republican rivals. In his final push before the primary, Trump has turned up the heat on Nikki Haley. So I just don't understand. I don't know, they talk about flowers or something. And I went took my son to a doctor, about the pee, whatever it is, but. The New Hampshire Attorney General is investigating this as an unlawful attempt at voter suppression. There has also been a write-in campaign growing for President Biden. His name so, I'm trying to remember everything I've talked about, trying to figure out anything to do with flowers. Could that be when I went down I-65 and 18-wheelers went by? I just don't know, but if I offend you, whatever country that was, I'm sorry. But here in the United States, we got the freedom of speech. And, I just don't understand what the HELL I've done. I try to educate people on diabetes, high blood pressure, Ozempic, I know a whole lot of countries take Ozempic for diabetes, so I just don't know. but that's okay. You didn't hurt me. It's not going to upset me, but I don't know the rules of your country. So I'm just trying to figure out what I've done wrong. Like I say, I'm new to YouTube. I'm new to Switch. I've been on YouTube for over 3 years, but not as a live streamer. And I talk about, in some of my videos, the ICOM 880, which I'm a ham radio operator. Like I said, that's all I'm going to talk about. I still want you to say prayers to the Indiana State Police Trooper around Indianapolis. I believe his name is Trooper Keith. He was helping somebody, if I remember, had another trooper a little bit back from him, to warn people to move over. Well, here comes this young kid, all drunk up, hit the barrier wall, bounce off of that, hit that trooper. That trooper's in the hospital up in Indianapolis, Indiana. No. You got water, you got food in your pan. No, Blackie. I don't know if it's about my cats, because they keep mentioning something about flowers. That's okay. Maybe it was something about FedEx. I'm telling you like it is, at least where I'm at. I don't know how FedEx does in your country. I just don't understand, but I don't know, maybe somebody from YouTube will explain it to me in plain English. So YouTube, whatever it is, I'm 70 plus years old. Heart attacks, stroke, diabetes, high blood pressure. So, I just don't understand. And, that's okay. I'm sorry, whatever country it was, if I offend you, but, make a comment and let me know what I've done wrong. Whatever country it was. I know foreign countries don't have freedom of speech, because some of them will kill you, put you in prison, this and that. So, that's okay. I tell you that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a police officer. And I said, viewer discretion advised. I'm trying to understand all of these rules, but up here, it's hard for this little pea brain to comprehend everything. And I talk about where I was a drug addict and an alcoholic, but I've been sober for over 25 years. So, I want to say hi everybody on Twitch. I just got a funny feeling it had to do something about Twitch. But the email says something on YouTube, but I looked at all the live stream things today, the 22nd, which was Monday. I went back through there and listened to each video try to figure out if I say anything I shouldn't say.
Just missing a head-on collision with a home. At least 86 people have died
So,
in dangerous weather over the last week. Let's now bring in NBC meteorologist Bill Cairns, who's up tracking what's next. Hi, Bill. Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Francis. That San Diego rainfall was wild. In 6 hours, they got a quarter.
so I don't know if I'm promoting other people's YouTubes.
So now we're watching this wet weather system
Rain alert will begin Tuesday at 4:30 a.m. today's date. That's Eastern Standard Time. Well, it needs to melt that snow. Maybe, I don't think I showed any cat food, you know. Or maybe they don't like kitty cats in the country. I don't know. Oh, well. Somebody let me know in that country. Maybe it's because I talk about God. I don't know. But something about flowers, this and that. I haven't talked about flowers in none of my YouTube. So, I don't know. They get over it. God created all people all over the world. That means any country. God created your people. So that's all, you know, that's the update on my thing. I got to stretch a little bit.
Early today is back in the minute with a promising new study that could change how we screen for Alzheimer's disease. And CNBC's Arabella is here to take us inside the history-making rally on Wall Street and what's fueling the record run for stocks.
Kate made progress with her mental health.
Oh.
Unintentional movements in her face, hands, and feet, called tardive dyskinesia, or TD.
So, I'm sorry if I offend you in some country. Hello, Jacqueline Cave on Instagram. You know, I tell people on Instagram or Twitter, you know, to come up here. Like I say, I'm not going to let it upset me. But I'm trying to think, you know, I might have to sleep on it. So, hello. You know, I talk about we stop at Arby's. So, I don't know. Whatever it is, I hope you get over. But everybody got to, you know, get along, not fight in any country. You know, I talk about the Wounded Warriors, St. Jude, Shriners, Habitat Humanity, you know, to donate them because I said God wants me to. Maybe God offends somebody in those countries and, you know, I don't know, but I gotta get off of the news because I'm not supposed to be watching news because it upsets me. Hey, you people know the Ponderosas, the Cartwright, Ben, Adam, Hoss, Little Joe, and Hopsing. And since my name's Cartwright, Dad was Ben. Mom was Hopsing. My a-hole brother, Bobby, was Adam. I was Hoss. She was Little Joe. I don't know, she's a girl, but... So, but that's okay.
So I'm just confirming this is like a flatbed trailer, right?
I believe I got 43 subscribers. That means I got less than 960, so 937 to go if I figure right. And like I say, back when I quit working because of my disability, Social Security sent me to 20-some psychiatrists. My IQ is around 62, 63, so it's in the low, moderate range or something like that. So, which is kind of a little bit retarded, but I'm not retarded. Says rain will start about 9 minutes. I hope it don't rain cats and dogs. If it does, I'll show you the flood in my yard, but I probably have to wait until springtime, about March or April, when it starts to really rain cats and dogs. So, I'm going up to watch NCIS Las Vegas. So, but it look, some of them I recognize, some of them I never did see before. I guess when I'm in the car, I gotta turn my music down. That's one thing, today, around 12 o'clock to 3, I listened to Buck and Clay, which used to be the old Rush Limbaugh show. So, I just don't know, so that's okay. By the time I got back from the doctor's office and picked my son up to take him to that hospital, so I just don't know. It's a hospital where they look down in your throat, your sarcophagus, or whatever it's called. So I surely ain't that, because that's owned by a bunch of doctors in the, Kentuckiana. So I just don't know. So
1429, don't know for sure. Probably is.
So my medicine, my nitro pills, and that one blood pressure pill I'd be ready by Friday, so I won't pick it up until Friday. So, I remember talking about my dreams, about me inventing something for gasoline to do with the pills I'm taking, but I always wake up before the last pill I put in, so maybe some countries don't want to hear something like that. Whatever country you live in, I'm sorry if I offend you. I don't mean to. I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me, whatever country it was? I don't know what countries, because there's never anybody in the chat or leaves a comment. So I don't know. Let me know. You know, God wants me to apologize if I done something wrong. I know some country, I guess talking about God is a no-no. Hi, Socks. Come here. Come on, lay right there. That's the safest place for you. Socks is a tomcat. He been fixed. And his mother was a full-blooded tomcat. She was the greatest mother cat to any babies that we had in the house. She took care of Kelly's babies. You know, she'd leave, and Mama Tina would go in there, give them baths, feed them, you know, to help her out. I don't know, but, you know, I miss Mama Tina. We've been through some hard times in the last 10 years or so. But Mama Tina, you know, if I'm in bed underneath this Socks' baby blanket or any blanket, she would tap me on my elbow for me to raise the blanket up, and Mama Tina would get underneath the blanket. So, you know, shut up, Blackie. Bad girl. Bad girl. Shut up. Bad girl. Quiet. I know you love me. You got cat food, you got water. You don't get breakfast until I wake up about 10, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I'm not giving you special treats. I don't know. Do you make cat food with flowers? I know it said something about flowers. Shut up right now. You straighten your butt up right now. Bad girl. Mama Margaret, can you make her mine? Huh? People in them countries, make sure I don't violate your rights in your country. I know every country's different. So, and I was pressing to YouTube. Let me know. Explain it where a dummy like me can understand it. I'm 70 plus years old, so if you want to try to explain it to me that a dummy can understand it, and a 70 plus year old man can comprehend it, will you please let me know what I don't understand what it is. I tried to read it, but I couldn't understand what you're talking about. You know, I'm dumb in some things, I'm smart in some things. If I get any doctor's appointment, I write it on the calendar where this pea brain I got in there can remember, because I got that calendar in the bathroom. Maybe I offend somebody. Instead of calling it a bathroom, I call it an outhouse. Before they had indoor plumbing, you had to go outside and use the outhouse. I've used I have used outhouses. I'm 70 plus years old. When I used to cut grass in the cemetery, that outhouse has to be 100 years old or more, so I don't know how that would defend anybody. And then I talk about Jamie Noe, the ex-sheriff. You know, that's been on the news. It's been on Facebook from what I've been told. It's been on YouTube, because, you know, you type in Jamie Noe on YouTube, it pops up in all the local news stations. So, I just don't know. But anytime anybody gets arrested, they're innocent until proven guilty. But where I live in Clark County, you're guilty until proven you're innocent. So I talk about USDA and what you have to go by being a first-time home buyer. You know, I don't know if there's USDA in foreign countries or not. I don't know. So, you know, I don't understand it. But that's okay. Here in the USA, in America, we got rights. We got what they call the First Amendment, freedom of speech. I know some countries that's a no-no. But maybe other countries should have something like that. That way, you all know how to make it a better country for your people. I'm low income. I know other countries got low income people. You know, it's all over the world. There's people that believe in God in all countries, but there's some people that don't believe. That's their right not to believe. You got Muslims, you got Jews, you got Buddhists. I like Buddhists and their teaching. My sister, before she passed away years ago, she was a Buddhist. I think she had a Buddhist funeral. But there was nothing in the paper about it. I don't know what happened to her body. I guess Buddhists cremates people. I guess. I don't know. I don't know that much about it. Or maybe talk about the Amish. I do talk about the Amish people. I like some of those ways that they believe. I think the old type Amish is something about Germany, you know, but I like some of the things they do. They don't use gasoline. They use a horse and buggy. They do everything by hand. And I don't believe they use banks. You know, I've never asked them. Well, comes this summer when I go to Scottsburg Sale Barn, there's usually a few Amish people up there. One drives a horse and buggy with his wife and kids from Salem, Indiana. I guess they take the back roads, I would say, because that'd be a long trip on Highway 56, you know. Do I agree what some states that got Amish people about putting lights on it? Well, I don't think they should, because it might be against their religion, but I can see if you in a vehicle, especially at night, I wouldn't want to be out in a horse and buggy at night. 'Cause it's hard to see unless you got spotlights. But, some of the things they believe in, I love very much. I like how they heat their house. They use wood stoves. They use, I guess, a kitchen stove where you can put wood in. But I guess that'd be awful hot in the summertime. I don't think they got air conditioning. I know they don't have electric, so there's no way to have fans. But you got some groups in the Amish that split up, I guess Mennonites, and they drive cars, they got electricity. That's okay. That's what they want to do. But they still read the Bible. I got to appreciate them for doing that. That's your right, whatever religion that you do. For what I have read, when children turns 18, they can go out in the world and see how people like me and you live, but, they learn some things. They watch TV, stuff like that. But sometimes the Amish people will shun you because you left their religion, but, that's their right and their freedom. Also, I like about the Amish people is they don't like people here in the United States. We require by law to immunize, baby gets shots. Well, I know a few Amish people. I believe them, but I don't feel them because it's against their religion in my book. They don't take baby shots. They don't get all this stuff that we get. Maybe it's in the medicine. They eat the right food. I believe the Amish got their own doctors and use the old type medicine that they did back in the cowboy days, And when we had this coronavirus 19, that virus back in 2020, I don't think there was any certificate, proof that they caught it, But you eat right, you take your own medicine of your beliefs, like that. But I know some Amish ladies, when they give birth, some of them does die. And from what I have read from an ex-Amish person, that the spouse can get remarried, but they don't even believe in divorces. So I kind of like that part of the religion. The only way, like I say, is, when the spouse dies, the other spouse can remarry. I know the men can, but women, I don't know. But I like that religion. I like the Buddhists. I used to watch, what was the show? He was a Buddhist priest. And he picked up this big black skillet, was it Kane or something? I don't know. He went out in the world. And in other shows that he was in as the same person, he had a son that was a police officer. I forget the name of that show. Sorry if I forgot. But I told you that I do not get paid from YouTube. And there's something come up about something about memberships. I don't understand. I clicked on it. I tried to understand it. It didn't make no sense, you know. You got smart people out there that knows everything about YouTube and what kind of cameras is best for live streaming on YouTube. You know, I don't know nothing about it. I want the best camera that I can put in my car besides my cell phone, that I can really zoom out and bring you closer to me. And I know you got infrared or something where you can see at night. You see those special forces, they put the night vision on. You know, it's set up like that, but I have researched at those cameras on the local search engine. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. Any YouTubers that live stream or people on Switch, you know, let me know what kind of outfit you got. You know, educate us old timers. Educate new people that might want to go live. You know, educate, you know. I like to have a better picture. So, I'm trying to understand. But on Prism, it says Prism Live Studio, Tom Cartwright, 268206, live on the air. Well, that's 268206. Some of you military person would know what that is. You know, I want to say hi, everybody that's sitting in the background that's watching. God bless you, or whatever your religion is. I want to thank the 43 people, I guess, subscribed yesterday and some after midnight my time here. God bless you all. I need about 957 more subscribers. Watch more videos. You know, if you don't believe me when I'm talking about the 1,000 subscribers, type into your search engine, how many subscribers do I need before I get educating any new people that's out there? You know, I need 1,000 subscribers. It also mean 4,000 watch hours. I guess people gotta watch 4,000 hours of my video, which, you know, I don't understand. I'm trying to delete a whole lot of pictures because Apple, there's something that supposed to be update, but I don't have enough room. So that's how come people, you get a cell phone, get more than 64, get 128, you know what I'm talking about, or bigger. Because when you update your apps, you know, it takes some of your memory of your phone. So you got like a memory stick. Do they make a memory stick for cell phones that you can download to the memory stick? You know, that way I can I can put most of my pictures on the memory stick. Which, see, that's something I don't know about. I feel funny if I go into a place and ask them questions and they might think I'm stupid, which I am stupid in some things. I'm smart in some things. I'm dumb in some things. When, you know, I got this Apple iPhone, you know, I wish I could upgrade from 64 to 128, but something about Apple, they seal it up where you can't get into it. You know, they got it where you can't get in there and replace the battery. You know, I know, you know, 128, I think all cell phones should have it. Nothing other 128 in my book. Even like a computer, you got to make sure you got a lot of everything. Cause you got to update Windows or you got to update Mac. You know, you need a whole lot of memory, you know, because it's going to take up a whole lot of space. So I guess I deleted some play games on my cell phone to give me more memory. People said, why don't you get where you get the cleaner that you can clean your phone? Well, on an Android phone, I found out it was free. I look for the same Android, you have to pay for it. That's, I guess, the price of owning the iPhone. iPhone people or Apple, I'm on a fixed income. I can't afford it. You know, that makes me mad, you know. Will I go back to Android? Maybe not, but the apps to clean the phone is free. You get about $80 from me a month for the insurance on my iPhone. But I see some of those cleaners that you got on your app store. You know, it takes money away from me. I can use that $8 for either medicine. I can use that $8 for gasoline. I can use it for my kitty cats, you know. I can use it for import. I can use that to buy extra food. You know, you should at least have an app in your Apple store. It's free. Not for a trial, you know, free for the low-income people. So, you know, that's something I like to see Apple change. You buy an Apple phone or a Mac computer, they think you can afford it because it's a higher price cell phone. That's one thing I kind of disagree at Apple. They think because you can buy an Apple phone, you can afford to pay the Apple store. You know, Apple, I had to go in debt and make payments on this phone. You know, but you need to change it, you know, instead of 64 gig, raise it up to 128 or higher. Nothing below 128. I like to have a cleaning thing on my phone where I can clean my apps up, clean my photographs up. I have deleted a whole lot of photographs, where I have more memory. So, like I said, hit the thumbs up. Hit the notification bell. I tell people, hit it again where you get all notifications. This is on YouTube. I don't know how Twitch does. And there's something else. This guy on Twitch mentions something about Kick, K-I-C-K, I believe. Oh, is that classified as I think it's more of a video game type deal. I don't know, but I've talked about that. Maybe that has something to do with that. I don't know that. But they call it for rain sometime today here in southern Indiana. I'll probably go to sleep and something will wake me up. That way I turn my radio on to listen to Bob and Tom. I got a question for anybody on YouTube or Switch. What happened to Tom's son, who's already been on Bob and Tom's show every day? I keep, on my computer when I'm watching it on my YouTube on my computer, I said, what happened to Tom's son? Why ain't, nobody never answer it. I like to know because I miss it because it's a father and son in a way show. I kind of love to watch him. So Bob and Tom, you need to bring your son back. I miss, when I watch it live on YouTube, you had a guy I miss, I know he's in heaven, is Donnie Baker. I miss that young man, but prayers goes out to the Donnie Baker's family. I know that's not his real name, but he was a cool cat. I love watching him on Bob and Tom's show. I love watching when you had the comedy, I think a blue collar comedian, Larry the Cable Guy. I miss watching those. I do watch the reruns. I wish they'd get together and do more of that blue collar comedy skit with Jeff Foxworthy, and I forget the name. Every time he gets on stage, he got, I guess, I'm going to say soft drink, but I know it's not soft drink, which is good. I miss them people. They make me laugh. And when Jeff Foxworthy said, you might be a redneck. Maybe I'm classified as a redneck because of some of the things that Jeff Foxworthy talk about. Maybe I am a redneck. Thank you, Jeff. Oh, I just thought of PECO, the animal survivors people. They do some good things, but they came to Indiana a few years at Bob Stark, that lives outside of Charleston. And people complain that the animals got mistreated. I tell you, I've been there. I helped out. He treated those animals like they was his own kids. The one that mistreated his animal was the help, and probably turned that into that outfit, ASPCA or whatever they call it. That's the one that mistreated them. I see some of them mistreated animals, and I told Bob about it. Bob Stark is a good animals. You know, the police department would call him on deer getting run over, and he came in a pickup truck, picked up the deer, and took it back and fed the deer to the animals and stuff like that. Maybe he was wrong to declaw them, but there's people that declaw kitty cats that stays in the house because of the furniture. To me, that is unreal punishment for cats, because I've seen some people let the cats outside. You declaw them, how the cat's going to climb the trees? They can't. You know, they can't protect themselves. Like I say, the cats, you see, always sharpen their claws on wood or on the tree. They're like razor blades, so they're going to hurt an animal if they scratch them. So please do not declaw your cats. That's, that is how they defend themselves if they sneak outside.
Dr. Grissom,
So,
you had a chance to review Dr. Thayer's tape and associated evidence, is that correct?
Yes.
Do you agree with his finding that Joanna Whitson was murdered 15 days before her body was discovered?
No.
Please elaborate.
Our crime lab analyzed fly larvae that was taken from the pig used by Dr. Thayer in his demonstration. Apparently, they digested dimethyl dithiaphosphate and T-mal's light aromatic.
A toxin commonly known as malathion.
Yes. I believe the malathion was sprayed onto the pig's skin.
How would malathion affect a fly's life cycle?
It would delay the time it takes for puparia to appear. Specifically, the malathion would delay oviposition.
Oviposition?
Laying eggs. Without malathion, adult flies would immediately lay new eggs on the pig's flesh. But with malathion, oviposition would be delayed up to 4 days.
Well, 4-day delay would mean that Joanna Whitson died on November 4th, not November 1st. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is there any scientific rationale for spraying a pig with malathion for documenting the fly's life cycle?
Objection.
Overruled.
The only rationale I can think of would be jury manipulation. Every entomologist knows that early oviposition is undetectable because flies lay their first round of eggs inside body openings. Anyone reviewing the tape would assume that the eggs were being laid when in fact they were not. If our lab had not tested the larvae for toxins, we would never have known that. Nor would the jury.
Thank you. No further questions.
Counselor, your witness.
We have no questions at this time.
Well, in that case, we are adjourned until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
I
want to talk to you.
I have nothing to say to you.
You impugned my character.
What character?
Excuse me, Dr.
What
Thayer.
the hell do you want?
Well, to inform you that you have the right to remain silent. D is filing charges for perjury and obstruction of justice. We won't be accepting a plea.
This is all your fault.
I hope so.
Well, some of you like CSI Las Vegas. Gil got up there because this idiot expert sprayed a pig with something that delayed the eggs of flies. And Mel something, or, well, you all know what I'm talking about. I said, I know it's a TV show, but they got people that sits on the backside, like CSI. They specialize in stuff like that. Make it real. You can do this and that. People try to hide blood stuff on the floor, There's always something out there, they will catch you. Another thing, I love to watch police pursuits. One of the guys, I guess, was either last night or the night before. I guess they're on YouTube and Twitch that does police pursuits. I love watching them. People, please do not run from police. If you got a warrant or anything, just pull it over, because you start running, it's more charges. Then there comes felony. That means your butt's going to be in the pokey for a long time. So that's something to look at. Just pull it over. Because you start running, you're going to either hit somebody, cause somebody to get killed. If you kill somebody, to me, it's murder. I get vehicle homicide. You deserve to be in prison. Anybody who drinks and drives belongs in prison for killing somebody. But people, you seen it where you live at. I don't know how it is outside of the United States, but here in the USA, they take plea bargains, maybe knock the first GUSI down. They get out and drink and drive again, because they have money. That's how prosecutors and judges makes money. Can I prove it? But that's how it works, because you people like me that's on low income, where would we be? We don't have the money to buy our way out of it. There's people that gets killed all the time by a drunk driver. Male or female, young kids, family, you can sue the person that killed your loved one. But my question, I told you I'm not a lawyer. Can you sue the prosecutor for knocking the plea bargain down of that defendant who got caught the first time and the second time for drunk driving? That's something, usually a lawyer will not go against a prosecutor. But I say in that case, if that idiot been caught drunk driving twice, throw the damn book at them. Don't pleat it down. Hang it to their butt. And another thing, I talked to a guy today when I was over there where I took my son to that hospital where they can run that tube and look down your throat. When I looked online and looked, some of my son's throat's bad. You look at the pictures of what they look like. So he has problems with his throat. So, well, I seen this one, so don't need to watch that. So I go to CSI Miami. So, I don't know what's wrong with Blackie. I got water, I got food. Unless that's the time of the month for her to do the hoochie coochie, but she's always been a lover. When she was a baby cat, she was lovable. But she lets me know when the water is empty. I fill it up. They got cat food. But maybe she's telling me, Daddy, it's time to go to bed. And people say, who's the boss? Is the kitty cat the boss or you the boss? But these are like my kids. I do make them mine. I do whip their butts every once in a while. I tell them no. So, that's something that I've, talk about. So,
turns on a black 2002 make is a RAW 2-axle trailer. It's showing is expired with an expiration of 2023-11-21.
Okay, Ratio Kane that plays on CSI Miami. Remember Hill Street Blues? He played on Hill Street Blues as a detective in Hill Street Blues. So if that face Horatio Kane, looks familiar. So, I got a dead body in the trunk. I did show a picture, something on TV. Maybe it was a news article or something. But like I said, I made a point that I don't own the rights to it. And I tell the TV station, they own the rights. So, I apologize whatever I said that made your country upset. But if I don't know what I did, how can I fix it? And I say it again. That's one thing from YouTube. You know, you got smart people that might understand it. But I got a low IQ around 62. I got the paperwork to back it up. You know, Social Security got it. You know, I just don't, I don't understand, but that's okay, but I tell you, if I do this or that I don't own the rights to it. I tell you who owns the rights to it. I've done a couple of things that were to let you know what's going on in Bakersfield, RD on the scene where you can go over and watch it. And I gave him credit for it, So, I took a little cat nap, a couple hours, but after I get off of here, I go back to sleep. I talk about Danny Thomas, St. Jude. Maybe that'll offend somebody. I don't know. I'm sorry, but children and all over the world needs help. And to me, I wish the United States quit sending my money to your old country. I disagree with it. You take care of your own people. If you want us United States citizens to help you out, give us free oil. That way you pay us back. We help you in war. Pay us back. My grandkids, great-grandkids, and so on will never pay the debt off. I don't think I say anything that we'd be speaking German or Japanese if it didn't go the way it did. But we all get along because we all God's children. No matter where in the world you're at. God created you. Like I say, who came first, the chicken or egg? I never did hear the story, but I say God did. He put a chicken and a rooster. That way we had our egg. That's my opinion. But I've never heard an answer to it. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I say the chicken. But, I'm throwing that in as kind of a joke because people do. I see that every once in a while. So, you just be careful. I talk about dash cams. I did talk about dash cams. But how would that offend somebody in the country if it did?
There's no blood in the trunk of this car. He was likely dead before he went in.
But there's this pink fibrous material on the sweater. Could be insulation. Document everything, Jesse. I gotta be honest with you, son. I don't believe your story.
It's not a story, sir. It's the truth. He put a gun on me.
Research and all investigation in the area is Lexus James Plan 1251 Fort Road.
Let's go for a ride.
You mentioned a destination.
Where are you?
Oh my God, if I didn't keep my foot on the pedal. Next thing I know, I'm in a car chase with the
Your
keys.
digital 10-9.
Show me what he did.
Is it an iPhone? Where did you do it?
I'm gonna hang on to you until I can
Negative. We have a caller online. Difficult to understand. Saying there's a pile of something near this address.
So, I ask you to send some donations. I did live stream today out of my vehicle. Every time I do a live stream in my vehicle, I pick up more things. That tells me that people wants me to do live streaming in my vehicle. People, I tell you, I'm on a fixed income between $800 to $900. It's hell to live on a fixed income. I'm being honest. Everything I've talked about, I gotta rub my eyes.
I'm a bit perplexed by
So,
talks may help. Hey, Kelly. Our victim has federal ID. His name is Christopher Perez. He's here to work for the U.S. Census Bureau.
and, I put $20 in gasoline on the 3rd of every month.
His vehicle is destroyed on the back end.
So, I'm letting you know because people who gets paid by YouTube, they got the money for gas. They got over 1,000 subscribers. They got over 4,000 watch TV or watchers or watch whatever you call it. Which I told you how to find that, which that explained to you more. So I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to be honest. I tell you, use a post office money order because you can cash it at a post office and a bank, and that you don't have to put it in your checking account because it's federal. A regular money order, you have to wait 3 to 7 business days. But I don't have a savings account. So that is a problem. I cannot open a savings account. I haven't heard from my lawyers. It's been a month. I still ain't heard crap from Isaac and Isaac, also known as a Hammer, and American Family Insurance is putting the screws. I went to the doctor today. Monday. On a follow-up on my shoulder, my rotary cuff. How are they getting no future pain? I asked him, I said, when my lawyer asked for the paperwork, did you put in the future medical, updates? He said, yeah, we put in it. They telling me it's not. Well, they changed it then because we sent them everything we had. Even Care One, the rehab place. I asked him. They said, yeah. They showed it on the computer, but somehow the lawyer is lying. I think they're trying to screw me. I told them, when they came to my house, 2 men came to the house, and they said, we can get you $100,000. But what will you sell for? Not less than $50,000. But here's the funny thing about it. There's nothing in fucking writing. So you gotta watch out for them damn lawyers. They lied to you. Make sure you get everything in writing. So they lied to me. But it'll come back and bite them on their butt. So, can I make it for 2 hours? I think I'm going to make it for, there's an hour and 29 minutes now. 1 hour and 30 minutes. But as I told you, people like live stream in the vehicle. You go to the post office. Put a little note. That way you can cover the money order up. Post office money order. Since I don't have a savings account to put in and let it sit 3 to 5 business days. So if you send it more, than $500, if you want to use a bank draft or a cashier's check, is send that registered letter, then I can take it to the bank and open a savings account with it. That way it sits there. You know, that's something. I showed you the computer that I need to live stream when I'm at home. I can get me a table or a desk I could sit at and have better light and a better microphone. So when it comes summer, I'll be showing you pictures of birds. I'll be showing you pictures of hummingbirds. Maybe some blankety blank raccoons. And maybe some groundhogs, which the groundhogs and raccoons is sleeping. You know, I'll show you more of my kitty cats in the summer, how I spoil them. They'd be up on my lap. And Mama Blackie gets up there. She get up my lap, and I feed her out with a spoon like a little kid. You know, she's a very good mama. In all the years I live here, this is the longest she's been, but when she went back home across the road, I guess she found a place there to keep warm. And when she came back in the springtime, she had to get to know me all over again. I can pet her every time she's outside right now. But with all her grandkids out there, you know, like I told Mama Blackie, you're the grandma. Show them who's the boss. You know, she's a good mama cat. She has lost quite a few of her children by crossing the main road to come over here. You know, I hate people at delivery try to run over cats. I hope they get what they're coming to them. They play like cat tag, but I hate people like that. But people, you know, when you run over any kind of animal, you know they got bones. You get a bone in your tar. I laugh when that happens. God is punishing you for running over his children. The animals is his children. He created them. He created the chickens and the rooster, the tigers. You know, he created the universe. the moon, the sky, Venus. He created the universe. Moon and Mars and Venus, that's in the universe. God created that. There could be people living on those planets. I believe they are. But they could be living underground. So, you know. So, I want to thank you for watching. Hit the notification bell. Hit it again where you get all notifications, you know. But, you know, I go back and look at some of the videos, wonder how come I don't get all the notifications when they upload things. I go up, I look at the bell. It's only my opinion. So I click on it to get all notifications. You know, the other YouTubers don't tell you to do that, but I'm telling you to help you out if you're new to YouTube. I didn't start live streaming until right before Christmas. And I was learning about prison. And thanks to A1 Media, who's using prison on his cell phone, so I'm just letting you know about that. So I want to say good night. Alexi, why do you have to sit on my lap? I know you love me, but when I get up, your kitty cats have to move. When you're having good sweet dreams, or eating a steak dinner, or dreaming about your kids or stuff like that. So I want to thank y'all. Please make a donation. I noticed the past 2 weeks, when I do live streaming in my automobile, I pick up more people. So that tells me you want some of that. But I can't do that without money. So God bless you. Good night. God loves you.